Welcome back to the channel. Now remember to like, share, and also to subscribe. Now, the appeal court is taking no excuses from prosecutors. They are even asking about how evidence from the first murder trial was leaked to the media. But before we get into that, the opposition has again exposed that the government has wasted millions again without proper planning. Let me continue to go on and then we'll continue the reasonation. Not enough for look, and of course, not enough for listen.
Good morning, Jamaica. This is Patrick from Grandspend. We have an issue right here, right, where I don't like about, right? You see the rain falling now, and we don't have a bus shed out here where the picnic can shelter. Nobody at all can shelter to school, right? And we talk about this issue already even before it's ready, right? So ask them, what about Grandspend? Grandspend, I get a stoplight. So what about the bus shed, right? So now the whole of the people have gone down back. See them there? See them there, they can't get to go to school. Because the whole of them soak. We stand up out there in the rain, wet up. Right, so me need to do something. Councillor, MP, Prime Minister, una fi me, una fi me councillor, MP and Prime Minister, the way me love like that. Me need to do something about Grandspend. We need a bus shed. We don't have no space where we can stand up. Right? We don't have no space when sun at, rain or fall. See there, you saw me wet? And me picking them wet up. Can't go to school. Them have to turn back. Because of the rain. Thank you. Let's do something, please.
Now the Court of Appeal says the prosecution must explain how evidence in the initial murder trial of Vybz Kartel and his 3 co-accused made its way into the public domain. Justice Marva McDonald Bishop, who is the lead judge of the 3 who will decide whether a retrial will happen or will not happen, asked how exhibits. I will not just talk about footage of the trial. The judge is talking about actual exhibits that they use as evidence. Now she detailed them. She pointed to voice notes, videos, and voices from the original trial. Now she was quoted as saying, "I have a very real concern and I am just going to lay it on the table. You have to help us with it. You have to explain it," said Justice McDonald Bishop, now Deputy Director of Public Prosecutions, argued that the evidence was disclosed to all parties. He said while he was not laying blame on any side, there are many ways the evidence could have been leaked. Basically, he must say both the defense and the prosecution had these things. Why did the defense put it out though? The court asks why the prosecution put it out also. But they must say, oh, it reached out there. This is the question being asked to the prosecution though. It was never asked to the defense. Now this creates a major problem for the retrial. If voice notes of what is said to be conversations from Vybz Kartel was used as evidence and is now out there, then wouldn't jurors then hear this? And if it is presented a certain type of way, wouldn't that then prejudice the whole case? Now, for some reason, the Deputy DPP believes that a potential retrial will not be prejudiced by the public discourse around the initial case and the public reveal of the evidence. However, the judge, Bishop McDonald, challenged the Deputy DPP. Clearly, prosecutors were not ready for their round of submissions. The judge stressed how many radio stations, social media platforms, other forms of media have picked up and carried the evidence and present it in a all different type of way. From just presenting it in its natural form, oh, it was presented in court, just the voice notes, to people presenting it and having their own narrative, saying this is this or this is that. So now, how is it that something like this won't prejudice the case? Talk to me. If you have something out there that evidence, alleged evidence, and all the juror them hear it before it is presented to them, they might have their own thoughts about it. They might interpret it a certain type of way. based upon how it was presented to them. Because where the defense is pointing out, if somebody can present something and say this proves Vybz Kartel is innocent, or somebody say, oh, this proves Vybz Kartel is guilty. Think about it. If people who are potential jurors go in believing that yes, there's clear proof that he's innocent, no matter what them tell me, my mind already make up, he's innocent. The prosecution will say these are not fit jurors. Same thing if a potential juror say they might make up, them feel like Vybz Kartel is guilty. Clearly, defense are going to point out that this is a juror that already have preconceived notions about the case. He is not fit to be a juror. It's hard for them find jurors. Clearly, prosecution now make it any better upon themselves when the people must say, yo, it look like say there's a clear prejudice. Now since this start to talk about, we see people, all walks of life, all across the globe. Fans of Jamaican music and dancehall music, people who know of Vybz Kartel situation. But what we hear them say is that even people who have said them on a quote unquote fans, and this is surprising. It is very surprising, even people who are not fans of Vybz Kartel music. Yes, them know Vybz Kartel music, them listen to them hits. But no, they're not particular fans of dancehall music. They probably listen to reggae or hip hop them listen. But them know dancehall music and them grew up on the island. They must say, yo, based on what them hear and what them say, them they even say why prosecutors are seek a retrial. Them they even see how them are going to carry it out. They must say even the workload that the prosecutors are asked for. Them they even know them are going to manage. This is already one of the longest trials in the judicial history. And them want to do it again. And look, these are just submissions and if there should be a retrial. And look on what going on now. Even the submissions that them get, or them make to get a retrial, a crumble. Every time the judge asks them a question, everything crumble. Every time the judge say, well, what about this? Them respond and make it no better. It's almost like a better than they keep silent and say, don't say them. You know the exciting buzz around, like a guana challenge quiz. Don't press the buzzer, because you don't have the answer. You come like that, the prosecutors want to tell them one that don't press the buzzer, you don't have the answers. But clearly, they don't have all the answers. And remember, this is just a job for them. For them, this is just another day. They are paid to prosecute and them do just that. You know what I mean? I want to know if a true request for a retrial was one, a part of the Privy Council statement that it should be sent back to the appeal court for them to decide. So that was already part of what the Privy Council said, along with the fact say them for pay back Vybz Kartel and the other co-accused the money. The appeal court for decide if there should be a retrial. So that was already a stipulation. We don't know if because of that stipulation or because the former DPP are, I think you can still say she's the actual DPP because this DPP has been titled as the acting DPP. So when somebody is the acting DPP, it means they must have fill in for the actual DPP. So, we don't even know. But we don't know if because the other DPP already did say, this is what the office stands on the retrial. We don't know if this acting DPP is just following through with that. And if that is even her ambitions, if she even really want the retrial. We didn't say nothing, say she don't want the retrial, but maybe at this point, she might even consider something else. Because clearly, without the necessary evidence, necessary witnesses, how them are going to plan to prosecute this case? Some people that say this will be a case, and some people that say non-prosecutors. But the fact that there was already evidence enough that in the initial trial there was an arrest and then a trial was started. I guess the prosecution is saying that with that evidence, they're not going to move forward. But when the judge asks if them actually have the witness and not just the witness's testimony for read back out, you never look like they know the witness there. Now when they ask about the rest of the evidence, remember the phone evidence was also looked into by an individual or a forensics company who work with the Privy Council. And the evidence that was brought back from that was more in support of the defense. So they even look at the prosecution of new evidence. Plus the evidence will leak. Them still can't explain how. All them all say is that both parties had the evidence. But talk to me in the comment section. Tell me what you think. If you're new to the channel, just pass through, click the subscribe icon and then the bell icon, and of course put it on all. And this is how you know you'll be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here upon the platform. The like icon is also in close proximity to the share icon. Drop a like and bust a share. And tell a friend, tell them sister and them brother them. Now until the reason again, my sentiments for you and yours are for to live, love and prosper and for to stay tuned.